What is pronoun?
Something that replaces a noun.
Awesome. Fantastic. Okay, Kaustubh intelligent, right? I can rewrite this sentence using il est intelligent, right? So here il is acting as subject pronoun because il is replacing the subject. So this is simple. Now next is we have direct object pronoun.
Ma, the, and the apostrophe.
Mhm.
La,
Le, la, or L apostrophe.
L apostrophe. Then you have no, wo, and le.
Le, right? Okay. So these are the direct object pronouns. Okay. Now we studied subject pronouns and we said that subject pronouns are used to replace subject, right? So going by that same logic, direct object pronouns they will replace what? Rupali.
The nouns that immediately follow the verb.
Simply saying direct object pronouns will replace direct objects. So then the question is what is direct object? Let me give an example. Gem, ओपल का पेटेंट फ्रूट है ये, gem le pomme. Okay, here j is a subject and because it's j m we are making it j apostrophe, right? M is verb and what's the object? Le pomme. This is the object. Okay, but this is not just an object, it's a direct object. Why it is a direct object? Because this object directly follows the verb, right? There's nothing in between verb and object. There's no preposition. There's no a, there's no the, nothing. So that's why this is direct object. Now you can replace this direct object with one of the appropriate direct object pronoun. In this case, Opal, what will be the direct object pronoun appropriate to replace this direct object?
Le.
Le, because this is plural, right? Yeah. Now, direct object pronouns will always come before the conjugated verb, right? So, can you tell me this sentence, this same sentence, by using direct object pronoun?
Yeah.
Okay.
Je les aime.
Je les aime. Nice. Now, the question would be, why do we do it? Why don't we just use j'aime les pommes? Why do we need to, use this direct object pronoun and make it? This is much less clearer, right? This reads so well. J'aime, I like. Les pommes, I like apples. Sounds bizarre, but reads well. J'aime les pommes. And this, je les aime, why do we need this? Anyone has idea? Why do we need this?
Just to avoid repetition.
Awesome. Tout à fait parfait. So once you set the context, right? Once you set the context with les pommes, you don't want to repeat 3 times whenever you're talking about les pommes. So you will, in the subsequent sentences, will probably replace that object with a direct object pronoun. Okay. Now we know the purpose, why we do this. Okay. Now there are a couple of things that you need to understand about direct object pronouns. First thing is direct object pronouns they precede the verb. They come before the conjugated verb. Okay. There are certain cases where they will come after the verb. One of those is commands, like call me. Then it comes after the verb. Okay. But then we haven't learned yet the commands. So probably that time we'll have to revisit this topic a little bit again. In fact, we are going to revisit this topic again after we learn the past tense. For now, what you need to understand is I hate politicians. Okay. Now anything, any direct object which can have a gender, where you can say the gender of that direct object, you can use the direct object pronoun to replace it. Okay, it can be human, it can be an object like a table, a chair. Okay, it can be an animal. Okay, so anything, any noun which can have a gender, you can replace it with the direct object pronoun, which are mo, to, le, la. I'm going to write them here again so that you have the context. Nouveau, le. So in this case, it will again be je les déteste.
Jelly, le livre.
Jelly नहीं, jelly खाते हम. Jelly.
Jelly.
Jelly le livre. I'm reading or I read the book, right? Nice. So this is not a human, this is not an animal, but this now direct object has a gender, right? So we can use the direct object pronoun to replace it. So we can say Jalali. Okay. Now there is one more thing, one more rule that you need to know. It comes very naturally, but you still need to know. La chaise is chair.
The chair.
Okay. Je peux voir la chaise. I can see the chair. Okay. यहाँ पे, because we are using pouvoir, which is to be able to, I can. This is the secondary verb. That's why it is in infinitive form. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, in this sentence, this is still a direct object. La chaise. Okay. Only thing is, if you convert this sentence using direct object pronoun, what will that sentence be?
Je peux la voir.
La voir. Okay. Now this is a little bit different, right? So usually if you see from all the examples we have seen, it comes before the conjugated verb, right? Je les aime, je les déteste, je les lis. But here, the conjugated verb is pouvoir, right? And you are using it before the secondary infinitive verb. Why this is not je la peux voir?
La chaise is connected to voir.
Right.
See.
Right. So you are right. So this is incorrect. This is correct. Okay. Je peux la voir. Because the direct object is associated with action of seeing. Right? I can see the chair. Yes, I can. I'm saying I can. But mostly this object is associated with to see. You are seeing the object. So this is associated with this verb. That is why it is coming before the secondary verb, not the primary. Je veux manger les pommes. I want to eat the apples. Okay. Just to finish this discussion, how do you convert this sentence using direct object pronoun?
Je veux les manger.
Correct. Nice. Cool. Les pommes or la chaise, these are not animate objects. When I say animate objects are humans and animals. Okay. Rest everything else is inanimate object. Okay. Now in case of direct object pronoun, even if your object is inanimate object, in this case for example, la chaise is an inanimate object. It's not human, it's not an animal. Still you can use the direct object pronoun as long as you can have a gender for it, for that object. And now comes the last rule, kind of major rule in this case. J'aime courir régulièrement. That means I like to run regularly. Now in this sentence, je is subject, aime is verb conjugated, aimer. So what's the object, Rohit?
Courir régulièrement.
So this entire thing is an object, right? So this entire thing is a direct object because it follows directly the verb. There is no preposition in between. There's no a, there's no the, nothing. Okay? So that's why this is a direct object. But can we put a gender to this? Can we determine the gender of this whole object?
No.
So in this case, what will you replace this with? If you want to replace this whole object with a pronoun, what will you use? So when you are speaking, when you are just speaking, you replace it with pronoun sa, or when you are writing, you replace it with sala. And the peculiar thing about this particular replacement is it comes after the conjugated verb. So for example, if you want to repeat this sentence, for example, Rohit and me are talking and Rohit says, j'aime courir régulièrement. And I would say, oui, j'aime ça. I like that. I like it. So this becomes it or that. So if I want to repeat what Rohit is saying, but I don't want to repeat the object again, I would say, oui, j'aime ça. I like that. I like it. J'aime ça. This is for speaking. When you are writing, you should write j'aime cela. We haven't actually studied these pronouns, to be honest, and we will study them a bit later. But for now, I wanted you to know that whenever you are using a direct object which cannot have a gender, you replace that with sa, sala, and it comes after the verb. Okay?
Manger les pommes.
Okay. Now, this is a good example. Why? Okay. Now you can use direct object pronoun with this in two ways. If you consider this whole thing as a direct object, which is totally fine, eating the apples as object, then you can say
जो
j
सा
detesta sa,
सा
or if you are writing the sentence, you will say sala.
चला
Cool. But if you break this down, okay, and you only consider this as your direct object, then the sentence will be je
जो देते ले manger
le manger. Nice. By the way, we often use le, la, le, right? But we don't really use other direct object pronouns. Like these are also very important. So can we have just let's take a couple of examples and then we'll move on to indirect object pronouns. This is a creepy example.
he is watching me
Yes. How do you convert this into a sentence with direct object pronoun?
il me regarde
Nice. Cool. And अगर ये थुआ होता, then you would have said il.
te regarde
Nice. Cool. अगर ये nu होता, he's watching us, then you would have said
il nous regarde
nice. Awesome. And
regardons
नहीं. See,
no right my bad
हाँ, he is watching na. He is watching whom? He's watching us. This is a nice case, okay? If you're using nu, which comes after the verb, this is a direct object. यहाँ पे भी nu है और associated equivalent direct object pronoun भी nu ही है, right? Hello?
right
Yeah. But what is this? This is direct object pronoun. But what are these?
Phonotonic.
Monotonic.
Lephonotonic.
Tonic.
Right.